As you've probably already heard, Donald Trump's Justice Department has given him $1.7 billion to put into a slush fund to compensate political allies of his that feel like they were wronged by the Biden administration. This is in exchange for Donald Trump dropping his $10 billion lawsuit. So basically, Donald Trump got his own government, forced his own government to settle with him, and then gave $1.7 billion of our tax money to him to manage, to decide which one of his political allies gets to get paid.
The Justice Department has this new fund that was announced today, $1.7 billion.
Yeah.
Why should taxpayers pay for the January 6th?
Well, it's been very well received, I have to tell you. I know very little about it. I wasn't involved in the whole creation of it and
Lies.
And the negotiation. But this is reimbursing people that were horribly treated. It's anti-weaponization. They've been weaponized. They've been, in some cases, imprisoned wrongly. They paid legal fees that they didn't have. They've gone bankrupt. Their lives have been destroyed. And they turned out to be right. I mean, it was a terrible period of time in the history of our country, and they worked on it. I know the Justice Department, it's really been working on it very hard. There's been numerous other occasions over the years where things like this have been done, but these were people that were weaponized and really treated brutally by a system that was so corrupt, with corrupt people running it, and they're getting reimbursed for their legal fees.
First of all, this was so ill received that even Scott Jennings, Trump's sycophant and kiss ass over on CNN, is like, I don't know about this one. But when was there another point in time in American history where a president was given $1.7 billion to pay people who were political allies of his who committed crimes, Donnie? When? Can you explain to us when? And by the way, these are the people we're talking about. At least 33 pardoned insurrectionists face other criminal charges, but many are now going free. At least 33 January 6th insurrectionists pardoned by President Trump have been rearrested, charged, or sentenced for other crimes since January 6, 2021, according to new analysis by Crew. 4 pardoned insurrectionists have allegedly reoffended since receiving their pardons. Several have argued that the pardon should cover unrelated criminal convictions, and in one case last month, Trump explicitly repardoned one insurrectionist for his unrelated weapons charges. 6 of the pardoned January 6th insurrectionists are charged with committing child sex crimes, ranging from sexual assault to possession of child pornography. At least 5 were charged with illegal possession of weapons, including at least 2 who had a previous domestic violence conviction. 5 were arrested or charged with driving while impaired or under the influence. In 2 of these cases, the defendant's reckless driving resulted in a fatality. 2 were charged with rape. In 4 cases, the insurrectionists allegedly reoffended after receiving their pardons from Trump. Most recently, Christopher Moynihan was charged with a felony for threatening to murder House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries in October. John Andrews was convicted in June 6th for violating a peace order by following the mother of his child in violation of a court order. Brett Holdridge and Zachary Allum were charged in May with burglary and breaking and entering, respectively. Other insurrectionists had interactions with law enforcement that highlighted the dangers posed by Trump's decision to grant them clemency. Matthew Huddle was killed during a traffic stop when he reportedly resisted arrest and was armed. Nathan Pelham fired on police when they arrested him. The nature and severity of the unrelated crimes January 6 insurrectionists have been charged with underscores the significant public safety threats posed by Trump's decision to forego long-established DOJ processes and grant blanket day-one pardons and commutations to insurrectionists. And with the exception of one of those last 2 guys who's no longer with us, thank God, most of those other people who have been charged with rape, child sexual assault, breaking and entering, all of these sorts of crimes, they all now get to petition Donnie for a cut of your money.